Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to week number 8 of the Brejex Battle Royale. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steelwings, and we are taking on QSN and the Texas Zygardes. I hope you guys are ready for another exciting matchup. It is close. It is close for a playoff race right now. I truly do not know if we will make it. Hopefully, we've got some really tough matches coming up this week and then the future weeks that we have. So hopefully we've had good luck this season so far. So I'm hoping that things kind of balance out in our favor, so to speak. So definitely hoping for that. We are currently 4-3 right now with a great, not so great differential. I feel like our differential is not too good because we've had a few 1-0s. We are currently, let me pull up the rankings here because there are a lot of week 7 matches that have been played. And we're getting ready to play our week 8. Are we really one of the only few coaches that have played week 8? That's crazy. Or maybe they're just not submitted. Either way, we're 4-3 plus 3 right now. We're literally tied with the 8th seed, and I don't know why. Like, even alphabetically I should be higher, but either way, we are like right on the cusp. We need to get a few solid wins under our belt, and hopefully kind of go from there. Yeah, so we've got a pretty tough matchup this week. Go check out QSN's channel. Link will be in the description down below. Great dude, excited to have him a part of the league here. Very, very thick team that we're gonna have some trouble breaking this week. So hopefully we've got the team that can kind of wear it down and run it around. If you guys are new, I do have a little bit of text floating somewhere on screen in post-production if you guys want to hop right on ahead of the Wi-Fi battle. If you guys don't want to, if you guys don't want to, watch Teambuilder. It's always fun. I like the team that we have this week. A little bit different, and I'm hoping that different is good. But of course, if you guys want to hop right on ahead of the Wi-Fi battle, you have the option to do so. Thank you guys for the support on the league videos. It's always fun just to see everybody's comments and reactions on the league battles. Whether we win or lose, I always have a good time. I love draft league Pokemon. It's one of the things that really has just maintained consistency throughout my career here on this channel. So I always appreciate your guys' support on that. So if you guys are excited, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe for more. You guys are going to start to see some teams appear on screen right about now. My opponent has a team that consists of Garchomp, Buzzwole, Bronzong, Mandibuzz, the same Mandibuzz we traded, Pincurchin, Clawitzer, Hitmonchan, Mimikyu, Leafeon, Lopunny, and Flareon. Some things to note about my opponent's team here. My opponent has 2 very reliable rockers in Garchomp and Bronzong, a Spiker and a Toxic Spiker in Pincurchin, a Rapid Spinner in Hitmonchan, a Defogger in Mandibuzz. And then they do have Cleric support with Wish Passing, Flareon, and Leafeon, Heal Belling with Flareon, Leafeon, and Lopunny, and Healing Wish with Lopunny as well. I don't see any of the Cleric support coming this week, if I had to be honest. The 6 that I would expect my opponent to bring, I kind of break really hard with Urshifu and Mandibuzz, and I think as a Urshifu and Mandibuzz, I don't have Mandibuzz anymore. Urshifu and Rillaboom, and I think in order to kind of stop that, I definitely think some of the Pokemon that resist that. Typing wise, we don't necessarily have like the best favorable matchup. Like the most commonly unguarded typing that they have is flying type, and I don't have a flying type, so that's one thing to note. We still had Crobat, Nasty Bat absolutely just runs shop this week, but we don't, so we got to play with what we got. But I think Buzzwole is going to show up. I think Garchomp's going to show up. Garchomp is just a really solid Pokemon to bring. Mandibuzz is going to show up just to help out a lot of our physical threats. Rillaboom, Urshifu, Hitmonlee. I think that Mimikyu would show up. I think that Mimikyu has a decent matchup this week. I don't have a natural steel type Pokemon, so I think Mimikyu could show up. I do have 2 good poison types, so maybe that'll kind of deter it. I think Clawitzer would show up to take advantage of any sort of terrain. Excuse me, for like terrain pulse. I also just think on the special side might seem kind of lax, so I think like a Specs or a Scarf Clawitzer could show up. And then Bronzong's pretty good bulk in general just to have. Yeah, I think that's what that would be. If like any like random Pokemon like that would show up, maybe like Pincurchin for Spikes and T-Spikes, but I have a Alolan Raichu, so I don't know if they could just bring Lightning Rod Pincurchin. I didn't even think about that. They could just bring Lightning Rod Pincurchin, if that's the case. But Spikes or T-Spikes on Pincurchin could show up. Hitmonchan, maybe. I've got a lot of really good checks offensively and defensively to Hitmonchan. Leafeon could show up. Low Bunny's pretty fast, 105 base speed. We've got a few Pokemon that outspeed the entirety of their team, so Low Bunny could show up in some aspects, but those are the 6 that I think they're going to be bringing. We're going to start breaking down the team right now. First Pokemon we are bringing is Gloxinia, the GRIMMSNARL. He's rocking leftovers with the Prankster ability. We have Nasty Plot Substitute, Dazzling Gleam, and Dark Pulse. 68 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 188 in speed with a modest nature. Dual Stab GRIMMSNARL absolutely tears my opponent apart this week. Dazzling Gleam for Garchomp, for Buzzwole, Dark Pulse for Bronzong, Dazzling Gleam for Mandibuzz, for Pinkerton, for Clawitzer, for Hitmonchan, Dark Pulse or Dazzling Gleam on Mimikyu, dual stab on the Leafeon, dual stab on Lopunny, and then Dark Pulse on Flareon. It really just does a lot of damage. So Sub Nasty Plot I thought was going to be really well. I think based off the fact that I could run like certain Prankster moves and the fact that I'm a Fairy type, I think like a lead GRIMMSNARL just to kind of start tossing off some modest dual stab moves early game might be in our favor. Especially against like a Garchomp or a Bronzong lead to kind of deter that, going for a substitute, and then either going for just pure damage right out the gate or trying to get up a Nasty Plot in front of like a Mandibuzz or a Bronzong if they don't carry the proper steel coverage to kind of break my substitute. No, I don't think there's much crazy to say about there. The 188 in speed, we are outspeeding uninvested, like a little bit of investment on Mandibuzz. We hit 104, so we're outspeeding neutral Buzzwole as well if it's like a max defense Buzzwole. And again, I think Buzzwole is going to be one of those Pokemon that, unless it's like hyper offensive Buzzwole, I don't see it bringing that much speed. I see it being more like max HP, max defense to kind of help out with Rillaboom and Urshifu. That's just my thoughts. We do outspeed Pinkerton. We do outspeed uninvested Clawitzer. Clawitzer does need a good chunk of speed in order to outpace us. Hitmonchan will more than likely outspeed. Mimikyu uninvested, we do not outspeed. Leafeon, Lopunny, we do not outspeed. And then like especially defensive Flareon, if that shows up, we do outspeed. But again, that would be I don't know if like a Flareon would show up this week. But again, I've been wrong before. Cue the Shiinotic thumbnail. That's gonna be our GRIMMSNARL. Next Pokemon we are bringing is Saffron the Kadabra. She's coming back, baby. Kadabra goes nuts this matchup, just coming in every time. We've got perfect coverage to hit the entire team, either for super effective damage or for just high output damage. We have Life Orb, Zygardes, Psychic, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, and Dazzling Gleam. 252 EVs in special attack, 4 in special defense, 252 in speed with a timid nature. Guard allows us to avoid any damage from spikes or hazards. Any sort of secondary effects like from our Life Orb as well, we do not take those, so it just makes our 120 base special attack just that much more powerful. We outspeed everything on their team naturally, and then we speed tie Lopunny if it does show up. Psychic and Psyshock, there's a good reason behind that. Psychic blows back Buzzwole. Psyshock blows back Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan doesn't have the best defensive stat. It has 110 base special defense. Sometimes you'll see it run with an Assault Vest, so like Psychic will not pick up the KO, whereas Psyshock will blow it backwards. Shadow Ball hits the Bronzong. Dazzling Gleam hits Garchomp. It hits Mandibuzz. Psychic hits the Pinkerton. Psyshock hits the Clawitzer, because Clawitzer could be like an Assault Vest set. Psyshock hits Mimikyu if we have the disguise broken and it has no Shadow Sneak. That one asterisk there. Psychic hits Leafeon, Psyshock hits Flareon. So we've got both of those just to make sure we can overall put out good damage on my opponent's team overall. Nothing too crazy, I feel like. Next Pokemon we're bringing is Caution the Wheezing. They are rocking the Rocky Helmet with the Levitate ability. We have Rest, Sleep Talk, Clear Smog, and Flamethrower. 244 EVs in HP, 252 EVs in defense, 12 in special defense with a bold nature. Clear Smog acts like haze. The Pokemon Buzzwole, if like I don't know what Buzzwole sets up with, like Iron Defense, maybe something, but other than that, Clear Smog hits and eliminates stat changes, which is fantastic. He only has 2 knockoff users in Mandibuzz and in Leafeon. Mandibuzz loses some of its utility after a knockoff. Like if you put knockoff on there, Roost for another one, maybe Hazard Control with like Defog, and then what's your 4th move? So I don't know if Mandibuzz brings knockoff, but Rocky Helmet will help out with things like Garchomp, with Buzzwole, with Hitmonchan, with Mimikyu especially. Rest, Sleep Talk keeps us in the game a little bit longer, and Rocky Helmet keeps getting some chip off on our opponents. And then Flamethrower is there just so we can hit the Bronzong. This is not meant to do a lot of damage, like directly to Pokemon like Garchomp, Buzzwole, Mimikyu, things like that. This is meant to do more passive damage with the Rocky Helmet. Rest, Sleep, Talk keeps us in the game a little bit longer. Clear Smog is nice to, again, eliminate any stat changes from like Swords Dance Garchomp, Bulk Up or Swords Dance Buzzwole, Swords Dance Mimikyu, Bulk Up Hitmonchan, things like that. And then Flamethrower again, just so like we can hit Bronzong will be nice. Neutral damage on Mandibuzz as well. Garchomp can be a little bit scary depending on the set. We do have Pokemon that are faster. We do have a fairy type to kind of negate like a scale shot or outrage sweep. So we're bringing just absolute max defense. And then Levitate's just great just for the ground immunity that we have there, because Garchomp can just click Earthquake a few times most times and just do really well against teams. Next Pokemon we're bringing Flowmaster, the Urshifu. He's rocking protective pads with the Unseen Fist ability. We have Substitute, Bulk Up, Drain Punch, and Surging Strikes. 252 EVs in HP, 4 in defense, 252 in speed with a Jolly Nature. I wanted protective pads this week because I did not want to take any rough skin Rocky Helmet from Garchomp, Rocky Helmet Buzzwole, Mandibuzz, things of that nature. I did want to, we do outspeed a lot of their team naturally. If it's a bulky Garchomp, we outspeed it. Fast Chomp and Fast Lopunny will outspeed us, but other than that, we outspeed Mimikyu and below, which is great. If we can get a bulk up off and get the +1 attack, +1 defense, Surging Strike starts to hit a little bit harder. It will break the disguise on Mimikyu like right out the gate, and then the extra 2 hits will do some really good damage. Subbing and bulking up on other Pokemon could be pretty nice as well. Just kind of giving us a little bit more skin in the game there that may not be anticipated. Next Pokemon we are bringing is going to be Yeller Belly, the Lickitung. She's rocking Eviolite with the Oblivious ability. Wish, Protect, Knock Off, and Toxic. 252 EVs in HP, 4 in defense, 252 in special defense with a Careful Nature. Really the only specially offensive Pokemon that I am threatened by is Clawitzer. Other than that, everything else is very physically offensive, so we do have like our Restog Weezing to help out with that. Bulk Up Urshifu, a bit amount of HP and Grimmsnarl to kind of help out with that. So we needed a Pokemon that could help out specially defensively, and that was Yeller Belly. Wish passing into any of the previous 4 Pokemon or our last Pokemon will be nice. Protect, kind of scout, see what they want to go for. Knockoff is great for removing items, and then who doesn't love a good Toxic to help break down some Pokemon? Speaking of Toxic to break out down Pokemon, last Pokemon I'm bringing is DK the Salazzle. She's rocking heavy duty boots with the corrosion ability. We have Fire Blast, Sludge Wave, Toxic, and Dragon Pulse. 84 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 172 in speed with a Timid Nature. With this, we are outspeeding the entirety of my opponent's team, barring any choice Scarfers. Heavy duty boots, because I do think rocks will show up on Bronzong or Garchomp, and I do not have any removal. My team isn't too plagued by rocks. Salazzle with the boots, Saffron with Magic Guard, and then Urshifu resists rocks. So between that and the Drain Punch recovery, we should be able to mitigate that. So we're not too rock weak. Fire Blast is great. Fire Blast and Sludge Wave really just kind of go hand in hand this week. Dragon Pulse hits Garchomp. Dual Stab really hits everything else. Fire Blast for Buzzwole and for Bronzong. Fire Blast for the Mandibuzz, for the Pinkerton. Sludge Wave for the Clawitzer. Fire Blast for the Hitmonchan. Sludge Wave for Mimikyu and for Leafeon and for Lopunny and for Flareon. Dragon Pulse is literally there to hit Garchomp super effectively. And then Toxic is great. Just throw it out. Throw it out. Wear it down. We don't have Hazard, so we're bringing 2 Toxic users this week. That is going to be the team. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm going to cut to where we connect, and I'll be right back. So there's like a pre-battle ritual that I've had where as soon as we get to this screen, I like hit record, and then I go run and go to the bathroom, and I usually like tell my wife like, okay, I'm gonna go play, and she's like, good luck, I love you, and I'm like, I love you too. Except today she's like in the middle of doing laundry, so I get done, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go battle, and I almost told her like good luck, like good luck with laundry, and she's like, I can't hear you. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BBR Week 8. My name is CBAD, coach of the Detroit Steel Wings. We're going up against QSN and the Texas Zygardes. You guys missed the team builder. You guys see the 6 that I'm bringing right below me. You guys see the 6 that I expect my opponent to bring. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm going to cut to team preview, and we'll be right back. So we do see actually 5 out of 6 of my predictions were correct. We don't see a Clawitzer, and instead we see Flareon. So without bringing Rillaboom this week, I'm actually thinking Flareon is absolute setup fodder for our Urshifu. I still like leading Grimmsnarl overall, just to start tossing off some big boy hits, but I'm okay. Oh, we don't see Mimic. Oh, I'm so dumb. We don't see Mimikyu either. We see the Clawitzer. I got that wrong completely. All right, hold on. I'm gonna be looking at my layout like, where is this Clawitzer at? I didn't know we brought that. All right, let's try that again, and let's shrink you back down to normal size here. There we go. All right. All right. There's the team. Buzzwole, Flareon, Clawitzer, Mandibuzz, Bronzong, Garchomp. All right there. Okay, good. So no Mimikyu actually kind of leads me a little bit better. That makes me feel just a little bit better. I am going to go on ahead and queue. Oh, I had 1 second left there. Good thing I had everything all lined up there. Hopefully it registered all 6. Am I playing with 6? I brought 6. Okay. I brought 6. I redid my league card, and it should be now a different battle background because I'm hosting. Right? Did I figure that out? I did! Look at me go. The Wind one. He leads off with Bones, which is the Mandibuzz. That's pretty good news for us, I feel like. Because I can just go for a substitute in front of this thing. And we will see what that Mandibuzz wants to go for. That's not a bad turn of events for me. Not a bad turn of events at all. I did not have like a reliable rocker, so I don't know if he maybe predicted something different on the lead. We see knockoff. Oh, okay. So we do see knockoff there. That is going to keep my leftovers intact. And I'm going to be able to go for a nasty plot here. So it is good to know that they have the knockoff. I don't see knockoff into U-turn breaking my sub, but I am just going to go for the nasty plot here and hope. Again, like I said in the team builder, I don't think like knockoff kind of like it's a good utility on Mandibuzz, but and this is coming from like big Mandibuzz fan here. It comes with like the expense of like running something else. Okay, so just hard withdraws. Hard withdraws and goes into Ding Dong, which is the Bronzong. Oh, I don't know if they want this. I don't know if they want this. Okay. Probably has a steel move they're going to go for. Probably has a steel move. Colbur Berry might take this depending on the set. Let's just go on ahead and just Dark Pulse here. Colbur Berry might eat. Oh, not Colbur. Oh, I think this is gone. Oh, are you like Assault Vest? What? Oh, we got the flinch. That's pretty big. I have to assume that that's like Assault Vest Bronzong, right? Like Bronzong. Now I'm just curious here. If I'm +2, oh yeah, that is Assault Vest. I'm going for another Dark Pulse here. That has to be max HP, max special defense, boosted nature. That's doing 90 to 108 at +2. Unless I got my calcs wrong, that had that 100% AV Bronzong, which is great for like special Pokemon. So that must have been for like Salazzle. That must have been for like Salazzle then. Let's go on ahead and get another Dark Pulse off. Grimmsnarl KOs Bronzong. I think with the nasty plot up, I'm pretty sure Grimmsnarl can take on one more at +2. Especially if that was like the special defensive check. Especially defensive Flareon might give us a little bit of trouble, but I think we can pick up one more prior to our sub being broken here. The Claw. The Claw! Okay, so here's Clawitzer. Really does not... So we're faster than minimal... We're faster. I'm going to go for another Dark Pulse here. We're faster than minimal speed. Let's take a look. So we could have gone for another nasty plot here. Big boy damage, 7788. That's looking to be pretty invested. Goes for the Water Pulse. Water Pulse would knock us out outside of our substitute. So I am just going to go for another... I'm just going to go for Dazzling Gleam here. In case like a Scarf Pokemon like tries to switch in on me right here. But I think Grimmsnarl will take out at least one more right now. Like if Mandibuzz or Buzzwole tries to switch in on a Dark move, I think that puts us in a good position to just go for Dazzling Gleam. Speed investment that we have is good. So we know that Grimmsnarl outspeeds Clawitzer. Okay, withdraws. Goes back out into Bones. Okay, so this is good for us. This is good for us. If we don't KO, we can get behind another sub. We do KO. GRIMMSNARL KOs Mandibuzz. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. Maybe Dark Pulse would have been a better play, so I could have subbed up in front of Mandibuzz. Here comes Firefly, which is the Flareon. Okay. Now, Flareon offensively probably does a bit of damage. If they are not badly poisoned yet with Guts, Flare Blitz from Adamant actually does a lot of damage to us. So I want to keep GRIMMSNARL healthy to take on Garchomp. I think 100% my play here. Let me just double check. Flareon, because I'm wondering if I should bring in like Urshifu instead. 63 to 74 to Weezing. Facade actually, let's go into Urshifu here on the Flare Blitz. Let's keep this healthy to help out with Garchomp and with Bronzong. Let's go out into Urshifu here and take the Flare Blitz. There it is. Okay. 40 to 47. That does not look Adamant. We do see Toxic Orb. Okay, we do see Guts and Toxic Orb. I am just going to bulking up. Is bulking up the play? Let's bulk up. Let's bulk up. Let's bulk up so that way when Garchomp comes in, we can do some big boy damage to it. I don't think Flareon wants to stay in here. Good. It could. Does not. Okay, so we can get a bulk up off. Goes on to 2 Swole, which is the Buzzwole here. So +1, like Thunder Punch. So we've got Thunder Punch. That's going to do a bit of damage. Let me sub up here and see what they're going for. Because like I said, I expect Buzzwole to be kind of more defensive. Let's just check. Let's just check. We've got a Weezing in the back. We see dual. Ooh, dual Wing Beat. Ooh, that's going to hurt me. Okay, so we do actually... It does actually break our sub after 2, which is good to know, which means if I get up to +2, that's still not doing too much damage. Let's go out into let's go out in a Weezing here. Let's go out in a Weezing. Especially if another dual Wing Beat's coming our way. Let's get the Rocky Helmet chip off. Don't see any sort of item on it. I think I'm gonna go back out into GRIMMSNARL here, because a lot of them are still. If Clawitzer's still around, here comes Chompers. Okay. Okay. I am 100% just clicking Dazzling Gleam with GRIMMSNARL here. I have no reason not to. I need great chip damage on this, please. Dazzling Gleam. Oh, that's +2. We're doing 75 to 89 to Garchomp. Let's just Dazzling Gleam. We'll knock out Buzzwole. We'll knock out what's it called? We'll knock out the Clawitzer. I think Urshifu's a little too worn down to take a Flare Blitz. We may need to do some like substitute shenanigans. Iron Head on the Garchomp. Okay, that's gonna tickle. That's gonna tickle. We do get the Dazzling Gleam off. That is doing good damage. We get our leftovers back. And then I wonder if I were to switch in Salazzle right now on an Iron Head from Garchomp. 28 to 34. I also have like Wheezing right here. Let's just go Wheezing. Let's play safe. Let's go Wheezing. If that's like Scarf Garchomp, I don't want to like switch it in and just keep getting Iron Head flinch down. Here's the Iron Head again. And I am just gonna click rest. I'll let the Rocky Helmet chip take it out. Rest and a Sleep Talk should be fine. So Garchomp is pretty done. The draws, okay. Probably Clawitzer. Firefly, okay. That's fine by me because you're gonna start taking Rocky Helmet and toxic damage. So we'll just rest here. And then I think just Sleep Talk, truthfully. I think just rest and Sleep Talk here. There's some toxic damage, okay. So a Flare Blitz still gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Can Salazzle take a Flare Blitz? Flareon offensive. Not really, no. Okay. So let's just go on ahead and let's just Sleep Talk. Let's get some chip damage. There's the Facade. Okay. Facade doing a lot of damage to us. Here's a Clear Smog. We'll get a little bit of chip. I don't think that removes any sort of Guts boost, though. That's the thing. I like this around for the Earthquake community if that is Scarf Garchomp. I think what I need to do here, I think we're going to set Grimmsnarl and then bring out Kadabra. No, because Grimmsnarl, that means they can just go for, that just means they can go for dragon moves. Let's switch out into, let's sack our Shifu here. Let's sack our Shifu, and then we can bring out Salazzle. There's the Facade again. Flareon KOs Urshifu. We know Kadabra's naturally faster than Garchomp, so I think if Garchomp comes out, then we're in a decent position to understand that it's Scarf Garchomp, and we still have a Wheezing to take the physical hit to it, so it knocks out to Rocky Helmet. Let's just go out into Saffron here. I am just going to click Psychic. Psyshock's probably better at this point, right? No, Psychic. We'll go for Psychic. And I think everything's low enough to where now, unless that is Scarf Garchomp, that Kadabra can sweep. But we'll see what comes out here as a result. Garchomp comes out, that's 100% Scarf. Kadabra KOs Flareon. And we'll, if Garchomp comes out, we'll just go straight down to Wheezing. Here comes the Claw. Okay. Oh, no. That's okay. So that is fine. I will Psyshock you on the off chance that whatever reason. This is that. Kadabra's going to KO Clawitzer. Okay. So maybe it's not Scarf Garchomp. Maybe it's not. We still have both immunities to its dual stab around. Here comes 2 Swole. We will just go for a Psychic here. Kadabra's going to knock out Buzzwole. Let's go Kadabra. Dude, Kadabra, top tier pick. Top tier pick. All right, Garchomp's left. Garchomp's left, and I think we just go hard out into Wheezing. Just to make sure, you know? Let's go out into Wheezing here. Dragon Claw, anything like that. We'll be immune to the ground move, of course. Scale Shot. Okay. Ooh. That might be a little problematic. That might be a little problematic. Now it is faster than Kadabra. Okay. Not the end of the world here. However, they do need to hit me. Let's go, actually. Let's see if I can make this right. Let's go into GRIMMSNARL here. On the next Scale Shot. Okay. And now they have to go for like an Iron Head or for a Earthquake to knock us out. Let's go back into Wheezing here. Let's go back into Wheezing. I didn't expect Scale Shot at the end here. That's mildly terrifying. Here's the Iron Head. Okay. So Garchomp is going to knock out Wheezing. Garchomp KOs Wheezing. And Garchomp knocks out to Rocky Helmet. And that is going to be a 4-0 victory against the Texas Zygardes right here. We needed that for playoffs. We needed that for playoffs. 100% shout outs to Kadabra and GRIMMSNARL for just carrying the breaking potential of the team. Wheezing with the weight of the world on his shoulders. GG to my man QSN, guys. Go show him some love. Link to his channel will be in the description down below. Produces some great content over there. Go check out the rest of their battles as well. Follow throughout the rest of their season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, show some love on that like button down below. If you guys are new, feel free to subscribe so you do not miss out on more content. With that being said, I'm going to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang, and I'll talk to you all soon. Later.